fast, high tempo, high speed. Oh man, this is going to be dangerous. Ken has really got to get on it. I think he can do it. He's been riding well. As soon as these races started tonight, I think it could be his night.
There's Muscan. He needs a first win this year. Where's Cooper Webb? All the way back here in 7th. Hill's in 6th. Baggett has a win. He rides in 5th. Seeley, who won a heat race, he's in 8th. And Osborne, on his opening night of 2019, runs inside the top 10 and 9th. Watching from our KTM Spider Cam.
Ken.
Here's Muscan with Savatgy having a solid run in 4th.
Here's a replay. You can see Justin Barsha, look at overshooting the first corner. He's out of there, and there it is. Ken Roczen, Eli Tomac, Marvin Muscan. Here's another look. Look at Justin Barsha going for it, fully committing. Isn't able to make it. Isn't able to get stopped in time, and off he goes.
He's in 16th right now with 18 minutes and a lap to go.
Oh, this is going to be really good, guys. Ken Roczen not letting Eli Tomac pull away, doing exactly what he needed to do. I said he cannot let Eli get away, and he has closed the gap.
He sure has. Muscan turned the quickest last lap with a 50.40. Roczen was the second quickest, Tomac third, and they're all in the top 3. Here comes Muscan. He is right on him. Marvin trying to get around the outside. Carries a ton of speed as he hit the finish line jump. Roczen cuts him off at the corner.
He did. He closed the door on Marvin Muscan. Really like what I'm seeing out of Marvin right now. He is going anywhere he can, and when he can go anywhere he can on the track, oh, he makes a little mistake there, but that just means that he's comfortable when he's going inside, outside.
But Will, they're all chasing Tomac.
And he knew what he had to get done here tonight, Ralph. When I spoke to Eli earlier, I asked him about the bad start specifically from last weekend, and he said, I'm not a bad starter, I know what I'm capable of. Yes, that was a bad one. He's like, a bad one is normally 8th or 9th coming out of the gate. So that was 16th. So that's just not acceptable. I know what I have to do this week. I've got to improve my starts. We saw a better start in the heat race, and now we've seen a really good one here in the main.
And he's taking full advantage of it, Will, as he leads Roczen to the finish line jump. But Ken comes inside. New leader.
What a great pass, goes up down the inside of the finish line jump, is really aggressive, gets on the inside of Eli Tomac, and as soon as he's right there, just gives it a little more throttle and bursts by him.
Now Muscan wants a shot at the Kawasaki rider. He's closing in from 3rd. Tomac still focused on that bright red Honda in front of him. And Roczen, Daniel, has the lead here.
And it's the way he did it that's impressive. That's the first time this year we've seen him be really aggressive. Now, he's had a chance to win some main events this year, and I think he's been a little bit overcautious, maybe looking at the big picture.
Comes right back at him, Daniel. But Roxon's able to fend him off.
Well, that's a great defensive line right there. That's called riding offensively defensive. Taking the line needed to block Eli Tomac, but staying aggressive and on the gas, and Tomac up the inside, going for it again.
He's going to give him another run. Tomac showing the wheel. Roczen with a quick look, cuts him off in the corner.
If you're going to make a pass tonight, you got to be right on the guy in front of you, rear end. If you're not, you are never going to see that opportunity arise, so you got to be ready to pounce as soon as the guy in front of you makes a mistake.
Roczen was the quickest on that last lap with a 50.1. Tomac a 50.6, but he's glued to his tailpipe. Cooper Webb back in 6th. There you see him trying to find a way around Baggett and Savatgy. Cooper with 3 wins coming into the night.
What a lap by Ken Roczen. He just posted the fastest lap of the night. He ran a 49.5.
That's back around where they were in qualifying. And Ken Roczen got on you a little bit earlier this week because you've been all about that web wagon.
He sure did. I was texting him earlier this week, showing him my little guy was playing him as his character in the new Monster Energy Supercross game. And he told me, he says, well, at least he's not on the web wagon like you. And I'm going to tell you what, I have been on the web wagon, but I have a lot of respect for Ken Roczen. I'm on his wagon too, and he's been the only guy to position himself perfectly around the first corner each and every weekend, and that's why he holds the red plate. I'm going to be one of his biggest critics all year long because I know what he's capable of. He is capable of being the best.
Certainly capable of a win here tonight. Tomac went down. Let's show you what happened to the number 3.
You can see they're going to the outside there. Eli Tomac leans the bike over just a little too early, and the rut was grabbing the side knobbies of his tire and just sucked him in, and down he goes. That is going to be costly
all the way
to
back
the points.
To 7th for Tomac.
Yeah, he's going to have to play catch up now. This is going to hurt from a point situation. Oh, he gets a little sideways in the whoops.
Whoa, look at Osborne!
He's gone!
Osborne right out of the ballpark as he goes over the backside of the berm and disappears over the tough blocks. Zach Osborne in his debut back in the series, the rookie crashing out here after battling inside the top 10.
There he goes, coming through the whoops. Oh, he misses. He gets kicked sideways, has too much speed, isn't able to get on the brakes, goes right over the berm. Check it out. There he goes, foot comes off. He just can't stop in time. He's carrying too much speed, goes over the berm. What a bummer for Zach Osborne.
That is Savachi battling with Baggett. Joey on the 17 in 3rd. Baggett, the Phoenix winner, on that number 4, sits in 4th.
Yeah, Baggett's been hounding Joey Savachi this whole race.
And coming with them, behind that is Cole Seeley, right there, the heat race winner on the Honda. Whoa, look at Baggett coming up alongside Savachi and right by.
He set him up in that corner before, and then there goes Cooper Webb going by Savachi. He knows he's got to make up some points. Savachi's going to try to get him back, but it ain't going to happen tonight. Cooper Webb's going to set sail. If you're in Cooper Webb's position right now, you're only 1 point out of the points lead when you started this main event. He's got to be thinking ahead, thinking about every position. That's points that you need.
And here we are in round 7, and the one thing Ken Roczen, who has the points lead, hadn't done yet was win a main, and he might get that done tonight.
I believe he's going to get it done. He's been fast as soon as race time came. I mean, even his teammate winning the heat race. This HRC Honda team, they have got it figured out tonight. Their bikes are working really well. This would be a fantastic win for Ken Roczen tonight. What I was talking about earlier, I have a tremendous amount of respect for Ken, and it would be awesome to see him win. He's come from so much the last 2 years, and it's just incredible what he's been able to overcome. He's our points leader, making it happen, putting himself in perfect position every single weekend, and that's what you have to do to be a Monster Energy Supercross champion.
Well, there is Tomac, but Plessinger gets by him. That's for 9th.
Yeah, Tomac losing position. Now he's in the 10th place. Not sure what's happening, but Justin Barsha is right behind Tomac now.
And that's Hill on the 46 that Aaron Plessinger on the 7 is now battling with. And that's for 8th.
Good to see Justin Hill out there. He showed a lot of speed this weekend. The time qualifying practice. See this track. A lot of guys opting to go inside here. I really thought and anticipated these guys going inside on this split section. And see Plessinger making the pass route.
Yep, getting around Hill. That moves him up to 8th.
He made the pass, went up the inside of that rhythm section. That gave him the advantage going in that left-hander before the corner.
And Tomac is going backwards. I'm not sure what's wrong with him, but he lost his spot to Barsha, then Brayton, and now he finds himself in 11th. Something wrong with the motorcycle, Ricky? Can you see?
I'm looking hard. He's got Chad Reed right behind him. I don't know, maybe there's something wrong. Looks like he's able to stop, so the brakes are good.
Battle for third here. This is Webb getting around Baggett, so that position will change. And Cooper now with 9 minutes and a lap to go.
Still a lot of racing left here. He's about 3 seconds behind Marvin Musquin.
Well, Cooper has fought his way back into a podium spot here, Daniel.
Yeah, and that podium is what I want to see. I mean, so far this season, Cooper Webb's won 3 of 6 main events, and we know he can win races. He's shown it. But the other finishes have been outside of the podium, so what I want to see is Cooper Webb be able to be in a situation where he can manage a podium, a second, a third, maybe even a fourth, because it's been hit or miss with him, and I think he's in a great position. He'll leave Arlington okay with this. In the big picture, this is okay, and Ken Roczen, though, big night out front, maybe going to get this win.
Talking about managing the race, Ken seems to be in control of his whole season like that. When I was chatting to him earlier, Daniel, I asked him, is there any frustration at this point? He said quite genuinely, no, there isn't. Everybody's expecting that of me, but I'm just really enjoying this. He was giving a shout out to his team, saying how they were working so well together. He said he was happy to hand them the red plate. It didn't matter how that came. He did say, of course, everybody knows I want that main win. He's like, but this is like a puzzle for me right now. I'm just piecing it all together, being patient and waiting for my moment. Maybe that moment, Ralph, is tonight.
Well, there's some challenges developing out here, Ricky, as you and I are taking a look at lap times. Roczen inside of 2 seconds in front of Musquin. Marvin's getting quick.
Marvin's reeling in the gap here. He's closed it within 2 seconds. He was 5/10 quicker that last lap than Ken Roczen. Now Roczen is getting up into lappers, and that can slow you down. But I'm going to tell you, if Marvin smells blood in the water, it's game on. It's much easier to reel the guy in front of you if you can see yourself catching him.
Yeah, picked up another couple of tenths as we watched the battle between Joey Savacci on the 17 and
14. That's Cole
I
Seeley.
thought you were going to say something. I'm sorry. Yeah, Cole Seeley, who's right there with him in 6.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Ralph. What I want to tell everybody is Cooper Webb is the fastest man on the track. He ran a 50.9 that last lap. Man, is he on the move.
Well, and he's in third. Savacci got a little bit of breathing room here on Seeley to that last little bit.
Still a lot of racing here left. Over 6 minutes plus 1 lap. A lot can happen. A lot of time gets lost later on in these races. These guys start to fatigue just a little bit. The track starts to deteriorate just a little bit. Also gets rep. Oh, Ken Roczen makes a little bobble right there.
And we knew, as fast as this racetrack was and is, that there would be a lot of laps run here tonight. And Marvin is right there, and Webb is right behind him. And they've got 6 minutes and a lap to catch him. Daniel, they've got a lot to deal with here. A fast racetrack and a busy one too, because there's a lot of lappers.
That's right, a fast track, a tough track, ruts, sliding. These guys are dealing with the variables, but the biggest one to close out this main event will be those lap riders. And the problem is some of the lappers, they're in their own race. They don't want to move over. They're fighting for points. They're fighting for money. But the race behind them is a race for the win, and that's going to be the hardest thing for these guys to manage, making the right decisions to close out this main event.
I'm telling you right now, guys, Cooper Webb is coming. He was the fastest guy on the track that last lap, 51.3 to Ken Roczen's 52.2. That's almost a second.
Webb coming inside here on Marvin.
Oh, didn't make the pass.
But he's going to size him up again.
Yeah.
And at this stage of the race, Will, the endurance is coming in. The training is coming in. We talked earlier with Doc G about the training that they do with Cooper Webb and the process he's got with Alden Baker. Well, he lost 15 pounds since last year.
That's right, Ralph. Doc G was telling us about that. He's a chiropractor there for Cooper Webb. And he said Cooper would take his shirt off, and he's never seen him so ripped. He said that's the best shape he's ever seen him in. He went from 159 pounds all the way down to 143 3. Ricky, we were talking about that earlier, and you said there's a point where that actually becomes a little bit too much.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't lose his muscle strength, he'll be good. And there's a fine line there, and that's where you really got to lean on your trainer and trust your trainer. If that doesn't happen, he's going to make a pass right here, Ralph. He has got to get by Marvin Musquin. If he doesn't, he will not have a chance at this win. He is so close, and this is where he's going to get him.
Here he comes. They split the lane. Remember, they're teammates at Red Bull KTM. And the last thing Marvin Musquin wants to do is give up a spot to his teammate. Marvin's supposed to be the guy here, and Cooper's the one with 3 wins, and the crowd comes alive as Cooper takes over second.
You got to go get Ken Roczen right now. You have no time to waste. Time is winding down. There's only a little over 3 laps to go. If he can catch Ken Roczen, this is going to be a statement race, but he cannot let Marvin Musquin get back by him. If he can hold off Marvin Musquin for about 2 more corners, it is over.
And Barsha still making his way up through the pack. There he is on the 51. Barsha's in 8th. Remember, he came through the last chance qualifier.
Incredible ride by Justin Barsha. Love his determination. You know he's fired up from what's happened tonight. Great ride.
Cooper Webb, what a performance here tonight. There's the gap. There goes Roczen. Here comes Webb on the 2.
Oh man, Ralph, my adrenaline is pumping up here right now.
Webb with 3 wins this year. Roczen still needing 1. Roczen with the points lead as they run. Webb is second in the championship, 4 behind.
Cooper Webb picked up 3/10 on Ken Roczen.
This battle, Daniel, is getting closer as we move down to inside of 2.5 minutes in a lap.
Well, it looks awfully familiar to the Triple Crown back in Anaheim. Main event 1 where Ken Roczen had the lead. Cooper Webb followed him for most of that race. And hey, Ken Roczen needs to win it. Whoa, Cooper Webb quads out right there. Maybe that's the time he's been making up. But for Roczen, he's got to hold him off. He's got to prove to himself that he can close out these late races. This looks a lot like Anaheim. The outcome for Ken Roczen has to be different.
That's been the problem for Roczen, is closing the deal.
That's right, but mentally right now, regardless, if Cooper Webb doesn't win this race, I've been in this position before, Cooper Webb knows that he has Ken Roczen beat. I'm telling you right now, he has caught him from way back. He's had a lot to deal with. And if he can make this pass for the win, wow, what a statement that will make.
At the end of lap 1, Cooper Webb was in 7th. He's in 2nd now, and he is on Roczen with 1.5 minutes and a lap to go.
I like that. Roczen goes to the inside that last lap on this rhythm section. He's been going to the outside.
Ken Roczen suffering those horrific injuries over the last 2 years that kept him out of racing and out of a shot at a championship. Just getting back to the top form that he is in, that in itself an amazing accomplishment. Can he get a win now?
I think he can. He's riding good. He's got to really put together these last 2 or 3 laps. If he can do that, he is going to win. And you can see that track, rut's starting to get really bad. Looks like Cooper Webb's backed off a little bit. Not sure if he's just taking a quick little breather and going to launch one more attack here at the last lap. The last couple laps, we'll see.
Ken Roczen hasn't won a race since San Diego 2017. Can he change that stat here tonight? Boy, Webb is right there.
Oh, he's right on him, Ralph. He's right on him, and he's doing that quad into that corner before the whoops. If he's saving that for the last lap, that would be incredible. Little trick up his sleeve. He's all over him right now. He is all over Ken Roczen.
Oh, a bobble by Roczen. Maybe he's feeling the pressure a little bit.
Well, there's pressure all over him. Incredible ride by both guys. Perfect execution so far by Ken Roczen. Incredible comeback by Cooper Webb.
Down to Daniel.
Going into the corner after you cross the start, Cooper Webb coming into there, gave Roczen a rev. He pulls the clutch in, rips the throttle to let him know he was there. That was...
Here he comes. Oh, the crowd thought he was right there. final lap. 1 to go. This is it. Does Cooper Webb have anything? Will it be that quad?
It's going to have to be something. He has no more time left. He's got to plan his pass. Maybe he knows where he wants to make that move. Let's hope no lappers get in the way. Everything is clear right now. He needs to close up just a little bit. Looks like Ken is starting to sprint away.
Can Webb match the pace on this final lap here in Arlington at round 7?
He lost a little bit of time right there. I don't know that he's going to be able to do it. Oh, he gained some back getting into the corner. He's got a quad right here. He doesn't do it.
He didn't do it. Here they come into the woods. Webb tries to get inside. Oh, contact to the line. It's Webb. Cooper Webb beats him to the line. Unbelievable. And this crowd is going crazy in Texas.
Statement win. Statement win by Cooper Webb. Came from behind. What a performance. Great ride by Ken Roczen also, but way to go. I cannot believe what I just saw.
Cooper Webb just put 60,000 fans here in Arlington on the Webb wagon, and it's our Toyota moment of the race. Wow! And he just beats him to the timing beam up the face of the jump.
Here's another look, goes up the inside, tries to use up Ken in the corner, grabs a handful of throttle, and you can see he's just a little half a wheel ahead. That's all it takes. Ken Roczen so close and isn't able to close the deal.
Oh, guess what else that does? Changes that red plate again. It's going to that